Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Grippin and Rippin. I totally put up the wrong graphic. That's okay. But as always, oh, holy crap, now there's all three of us. Technology's fun. I don't know how that happened, but welcome, everybody. We're going to bust open some toys. I'm Davewonder. That's Tim, a.k.a. Toy Chase. And that's Thomas Goes Nostalgic. We got the usual two joining us here in just a little bit. They're getting their children down to bed. So I guess with that being said, how y'all doing? What you guys busting into to this fine evening?
How's it going?
It's going good.
I got your stuff in the mail, so I'm gonna open some Plunderlings.
Yeah.
Some McFarlane.
Oh, what you busting open from McFarlane?
I've been hunting the Huntress, the alternate version that I haven't got my hands on. I finally splurged on that Nightfall Catwoman that I said I wouldn't do. And then I finally got my just standard Christopher Reeve. So
very cool.
Getting into those.
Right on. Tim, what you ripping tonight?
Ooh, I found this guy in Target the other day, and I just had to do a little comparison. And we're going to do a little comparison because I got the Figure Arts Luke's, and we're going to actually break those open. And I got a little G.I. Joe action. I'm going to just have a lot of fun. I got a bunch of little toys around me.
Hell yeah. I mean, so say we all. I have a soft spot in my heart for this because I definitely had the puppet from Hardee's growing up. But the Born to Rock Alf, or Born in the USA Alf, very excited to open this. Plus, 112 scale, or I guess 110 scale instruments, plus more horns for my ska band action figures. I'm opening this behemoth of a brick of a toy. Very excited. This thing I dropped on my foot earlier, and it and then most excitedly, I'm opening up the Enigma villain, aka the Frank Gorshin Riddler. Me and my buddy actually split this because it is a 2-pack of his suited look and his spandex look. I went for the leotard look. I'm not gonna lie.
That's awesome.
So I got to part that out tonight. Very excited for that. But I also forgot because we kind of dove in here real quick. I didn't get to say hey to the COJ real quick because they've been chiming off in the chat for over an hour or so. We got Fortnite, we got Brian, Stanley's Toy Channel, Mighty Mike in there, Epic Badger, T.O. Mike, Shaggy coming in with them sweet oh no, they're black and white emotes. Did the emote die? We got Mighty Mike, Nightmare, Pendergast, Andrew, Thomas. You don't have to be in the chat, man. You're on the show, bro. I'm just kidding. We got Goofballs in there. Who else we got in here? We got Mr. Jones, Phantom Crow. Oh, Super Spike. What up, Spike? But yes, welcome everybody. We're gonna open up toys. I'm very excited.
Hell yeah.
I've been sorting a bunch of my figures. So right before we went live, I was like, I found all of my my Jada figures that aren't already on the shelf because I'm resetting up this shelf in front of me. So it's like I got kind of boom. Just that, and I got to put Dulcium on a stand and everything. So very excited. Whoa, the chat's not loading. Oh, what up, Slim, Winterstar, 3 and 5,000. Esteban, what's up, dude? Oh, Pender says, why/how did DHL go from really quick on shipping to ultra slow? They picked up a package yesterday, but I won't get it till next Thursday. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Brutal.
Yeah, man. I'm very excited. There's packages flying everywhere. I got notification from the post office today that I was supposed to go down because I had like 3 things in my PO box that I hadn't picked up, and I went down there and there was nothing in my PO box. So I was like, I'll pick it up if I can. Also, Thomas, I just noticed your shirt. That is badass, or should I say, bat ass? Yeah.
I've got nothing new this year. It's all been like resales, except for the Superman. It's been a slow start of the year for me.
Me too, though. But I mean, there's been a slow process. Mezco's taking forever to send out my stuff. Come on, Mezco, you're better at that. Let's go.
Dude, BBT took 11 days to ship out my pile of loot. I was like, did I offend? I was like, oh no. But I actually feel bad. I got my Glowy Boy Scratch and Wingnut in the mail, and I opened up Scratch and he has no tail. So, and he had these weird like blue Sharpie. It looks like Sharpie, like it looks like markers, like has polka dotted him, like kind of on like a couple hands and stuff. So I sent pictures and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll send you a shipping label." And you can that. I'm just like, no.
Send me a damn bill.
I'll just take a damn refund at this point. Like, I'll make a tail. I don't care.
Dude, I feel like I've been waiting forever for Indiana Jones for Mezco to arrive. I mean, forever. Like they charged me a long time ago, and still waiting.
Have people been getting that? Because I haven't seen much on them.
Yeah,
but I'm also not in like the Mezco circles as much. Oh my god! Look at that chunk of plastic. That's ridiculous. Have either of you gotten this, dude? Because this is a foot killer. Like, this is a brick.
Yeah, it's a little iffy on how the legs work, but maybe if I see how you like it.
Yeah, right.
I actually like the idea that it's swappable back legs, so it's like you don't have to worry about trying to pose it for it, which is nice. Oh, Shaggy says, I just bought some guts on Whatnot. 20 for 23. Not too bad. Damn. See, when you say guts, I think of the Nickelodeon show. So, also, if anybody has a spare Karnak, let me know, because I don't know what happened to my Karnak that I bought. I have Medusa. I'm still after a Black Bolt. But I'm like, I want those Inhumans, but I know I got Karnak because I got Karnak for like $5, and it's like I have no idea where he's gone. Makes me less sad. It's like I don't want to rebuy that figure. There's a reason I was like, $5, okay, I'll do $5.
The sword is awesome.
Oh shit, yeah, dude.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Do you have all these, Dave? Or
yeah. So, I actually have the 2 Kickstarter exclusive Plunderlings from BBS just hit my pile of loot. Oh, what up, Captain? How's it going, bud? Yeah, dude, they're so good. Typhoon was actually in my. It's very strange to think that was technically 2 years ago, but yeah, Typhoon was one of my top figures 2 years ago for 2023. Oh, damn, that head sculpt looks great. I'm not even saying that about Mark Hamill head sculpts.
We're going to compare it to these two here.
Very cool. I don't know why they didn't.
Oh, my God. See these guys. I was about that for a head sculpt.
That's pretty good.
Boink. They friggin' plug these things deep in the skull. Look at such a good boy. That Dinjarin head's so good.
Dude, this is from Mafex, actually. This came with the version 2 of Mando.
I was gonna be like, man, I don't remember it looking that good, but I don't collect Black Series, so
You know what? You could use this head scope for like just on any random figure as well. Just do The Last of Us.
Oh, it's over here, but the glue's still drying. Sorry, buddy. Dude, it's a big thick spine that broke, so it takes time.
But I wanted to.
No, they're drying. Sorry, I'm rebinding some books for my son. Sorry, man. You'll have to do with the 1,000 other books that you have up in your room.
These guys together.
Go.
Is that Black Series?
This is actually SH Fig Arts. I have an obsession with SHF, like Star Wars.
That's dope. Hi, Ben. Oh no,
Kevin. But yeah, anything at basically Star Wars for me is like that's my bread and butter. I mean, me and Robo can testify to that.
Look at that chunky little leg.
That's
that's like a corgi leg. You could get Oh, there you go, Thomas. Get 2 and you can make a corgi.
I wonder if I could take the Mondo Ein head off and put it on that.
I think the Ein's too big.
I'm still
not by much.
The what was that? Road Pig didn't come with a corgi.
Yeah.
But I that became like one of my favorite figures of the year. That Road Pig. I mean, I have it like up here, or right over here. Like, yeah, that thing is just. He was so much fun.
I know they never will, but if they released him in his like Sonic, what is it, the Sonic Ranger theme, then maybe he can come with. Oh, that looks awesome.
So you can swap out the jaw piece, so you can have Happy. Oh, this is haunting.
Don't like that.
But you can put that one on, then he's a little. It is a really good underbite. I will say that.
That thing is big. Is he heavy though?
Yeah, like it is much heavier than I thought it was going to be. To be quite honest,
sure.
I was not putting much, no pun intended, much weight on it, but like this thing's a beast. Also, yeah. I don't know. I like does have pretty good range of motion too. So
that might be one version I like the closed mouth better, because with a lot of my G.I. Joe dogs, I always put the open mouth on.
Yeah. I think the funny thing is, because right now I don't have a Black Bolt, so I'm like, I don't really have. You have to have Black Bolt with the Inhumans, and so I'm like, I think I'm going to hold off on my Inhumans in the display until I can find a Black Bolt or make a Black Bolt. But I think legit this Lockjaw is going to go with my Pet Avengers.
He'll be happy. So long ago.
Tony, you can let yourself in, remember?
I know. I didn't want to interrupt.
Hey, Tony.
What's up, everybody?
My packages here.
Gotta get rid of the boxes, Dave.
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
No, this is still cool. This is fun.
Nobody puts Tim in the corner. Still don't know why they couldn't make articulated. I agree. Articulated legs would be great. I'm glad that he has articulated ankles, but that's a big chunky boy. Like,
see, I didn't think I wanted that until now.
Look at him.
He'd just be like perfect back here.
He's so happy. You can get him so that he's.
Well, I have that one.
You have the Mezco one.
I have the ultimate one.
Oh, you got the Mezco, right? Yeah.
See, this one's a third of the price, though.
True.
Are the back legs not? Which legs are the
so
swap?
You can swap out. So you can swap that out for these.
Ooh.
So. Oh, does that one light up?
Tony, yeah. I love how the eyes came up. Yeah, the eyes
light up, and so does his little tuning fork.
Yeah.
That's the extra cost.
So I got mine from. It was a loose one, and the funny thing is when we got it at the old store that I was working at, the leg. I was like sitting there, and I like moved the leg, and the whole the leg itself came out, but the socket stayed in. It was very weird that it wasn't one piece. But the funny thing was the guy that brought it in must have thought he was going to pull a fast one, and he used Elmer's glue to try and glue the leg back together, and not just a little bit of it. Like, it was an excessive amount of glue. And so I took it apart and I wiped it down and put 3 dots of super glue in there, and lo and behold, it's perfectly fine.
Nice,
yeah,
dude. I don't get me wrong, Tony. I think the Mezco one is fucking rad. This rules though.
Absolutely. It's
the price. Hell yeah,
right? There's
a great piece for sure.
He's still adjusting.
This guy's cool.
Ooh, dude, yeah, that is so cool.
Typhoon is the shits. Also, so I had him gripping the top of my tablet or my my drawing monitor down here for the better part of a year. And the funny thing was a lot of people didn't recognize it, but there was always one tentacle up in the corner of my camera view for almost a year. It's kind of funny.
Are you
ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to pop in. Okay. Tony,
you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed because you noticed me doing the glue on that figure when I brought it to you, Tony. I thought I'd get away with it, but not for you pesky kids. Hey, how's everyone doing?
What's up? Make me break out Scooby-Doo stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, do you have Scooby stuff to break out?
You know what I do actually. Don't make me go there. I got a van. I got
don't threaten me with a good time.
I got the
I'm waiting for
I got a little Blue Falcon action. I got a little
Jada Scooby-Doo figures need to hurry up and come out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, these crystal head sculpts are dope.
By the way, I didn't know if this was so I think I made a joke before that this one didn't come before, the Leonardo, and I was like, it could be, maybe it's vanilla, right? And it's because it's sugar cookie, and it is actually very, very good. It's a lot better than I was anticipating. It's like, oh, that's delicious.
Is this something that you should be drinking at this time of night, Geeky?
No, probably not at all. I think I need to be drinking, but
what are you talking about?
Yeah. It's
mine's upstairs. I forgot to grab it.
Oh yeah. So what's has everyone already shown off their swag that they're going to be doing tonight? I assume.
Tony made
Tony brought a bag. I love it. Literally, a bag.
This is going to be an experiment, and the whole reason why it's still in the bag is because the receipt's still in there, and I'm going to keep it all together. Dave knows.
Oh, dude. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
So these are the new Super 7 Reaction Plus G.I. Joe O-ring figures, and these are the Fatal Fluffy.
That's awesome.
And Ram R. And the cool part is they're actually they're probably about 4 inches tall, so they're bigger than an average G.I. Joe, but they're supposed to be bigger characters. But I've not heard great things. But I really wanted these because they're characters that were never done.
Yeah.
So I guess we will see if they explode in my hand or the O-rings break immediately.
We'll see if they truly have the best action.
Yeah.
My cousin gifted me this. I'm not going to open it. But... Oh, nice.
Oh shit! He got the werehog.
The werehog.
Somewhere.
I love how you did that.
Is getting ready to school someone.
Got to go slow.
Especially with your werehog. Whoa!
Nice.
That sounded incredibly.
Ninja Zartan.
Oh man,
nice.
I'm not gonna open it. It was a gift from my cousin, and I was like, I don't have the heart to open it. But
that's gorgeous, though.
I was doing a play on the line, the Gotta Go Fast line, but it sounded incredibly dirty. So just thought I'd clarify that.
Their hog. Everywhere their hog.
You know, I never got a chance to open this, so I'm gonna crack this open.
Was Mr. Jones telling me not to mess with him on this? Is that what he was saying?
Mr. Jones got one, didn't he?
Do you have it in hand? I don't know if I'll ask him. He's there. Not here, but he's in the. He's in
no,
here.
I think he got one because
I know he ordered one. I don't know if it's in hand yet or not. We'll have to. But
Brian, that's like a $20 figure, isn't it? The good thing about O-rings is they can be easily fixed.
Well, as long as the rest of the figure holds up.
Oh, fair.
So far, I will say I feel like somehow their engineering is off a little bit because it almost naturally wants to go into this position where it's like
it hunches
forward. You can see like the back there, like how much it's sticking out and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like there's too much tension on it.
Something because it's very like if you put it in that central, it wants to pop either way.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you
man.
I got some stuff.
It's not terrible. I mean,
yeah. Oh, and I got this. I got the Wildcat too.
When you said Wildcats, I was like,
cool.
Wildcats?
Wildcat, the boxer, not.
That's how heavy this thing is, by the way. It knocked down the camera.
I was wondering. I was like,
I was like, whoom! It was like, and the whole camera just went.
Did you order the Nemesis wave, the Build-A-Figure?
Yes.
So that went through.
What's that?
Did you see that? I got excited for Marrow. I think maybe I'm the only one who got excited for Marrow, but I'm like,
I think she's the only one I want.
There's a lot of them that I'm super excited for, but at the same time, I'm kind of I kind of wish they would have done something more with Husk other than just giving us the swappable heads because like in the comics
arm or something or where she's like transformed to be dope.
Blade arms or spikes. It's like they did that with the Omega Sentinel. So
I'm curious if we'll get something like as an add in another wave or something, right? So it's like,
well, they got to stop doing that.
yeah. But maybe there could be another version of Husk they could do.
True.
Then you get some of those extra.
They'll do a Generation X box set, and that's the only way you can fucking get Banshee.
Yeah.
White stands ready to attack.
I'm just waiting for Penance and template.
Oh, puppy!
This Mantana makes me so freaking happy.
We got German Shepherd coming.
What's that?
With the G.I. Joe line, I think there's a German Shepherd coming for sure.
Oh, that would be cool. Can't wait. Seriously.
He
came out of the box with a full-on pelvic thrust.
Oh, Jesus.
Atreyu!
The Nemesis wave looks good. I would love Jubilee with the swap-out jacket.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, so they changed the card back a little bit, too, it looks like. Right, I think they did.
No. That's pretty a bracelet.
Right?
Yeah. I'm telling you,
I saw someone wearing it as a necklace at a show once, and I was like, and that looks like, I said, have you ever heard of a toy line called the Plunderlings? And she was like, she held it up. I was like, oh shit, okay. Mr. Jones says, look at those Hasbro Pound Puppy action figures you all got there.
Look at this crazy articulation.
Oh, they did like a full disc hinge for his neck?
Something, because his head definitely doesn't spin. But yeah, he can look pretty far down,
dude. Imagine Pound Puppies like a Jada Pound Puppies from the cartoon series. That would be pretty. Do you guys ever watch the cartoon series of Pound Puppies?
I watched the original one.
I had little rubber versions of all of them.
Yeah, I still have one somewhere.
Diana has two that are in box because she never opened them, but she like kept them in her room and everything. You can make him go pancake mode. Thomas, make a rule. Thomas, I think you need this. I'm just saying. You can make him go full pancake.
Crypto, eat your heart out, right? So,
if I find like a 1/6 scale corgi head, that might work.
It might. Gotta get on them forums. That's
nice, and the eyes just pop. Love it.
Yeah, that antenna's badass. That dude's cool looking.
Wow.
Oh,
it's 4 inches, Tony.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't have another GI Joe handy.
Like, are most O-ring collectors excited about those, or are they kind of like?
I think some people were excited specifically for these two because they were ones that were like never done. But I mean, like after seeing pictures of Duke, and I've seen Snake Eyes in hand. Snake Eyes is okay, but Duke, like, it just looks like to me it looks like it would be something you'd buy at a dollar store.
So this is like a ton of new tooling on it, doesn't it? Because we've never had this this bottom before, and that feels very different too.
Mr. Jones says he wants a Masterverse antenna, and I agree, that'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, this too, like, gets me excited about just thinking about like a little bit too, as to maybe there could be some new variations.
Does he have a swappable head?
I think it doesn't feel like I can pull this apart.
Don't force it.
I know. Well, I mean, but they're all usually modular, so I don't know. This one feels less so. So
does his head? Does he have a swap out head?
No, this is just the head. It's got a button. On the back.
It actually does it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, now I want it even more.
Boop, boop. That's great. Yeah, and it's just in this look too. Is just like.
Oh, I was saying I haven't seen the antenna out like yet.
The legs look cool too. Like the back legs are all they can just have some good articulation on there. How on the knees as well?
Yeah. Here. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. And, like this feels like one of the poses he used to be in the cartoon. Like when
he's doing a quad Van Damme.
You know. Yeah. Make him as a pinwheel.
Quad Dam.
Yeah, that's cool. Man, yeah.
So I'm gonna take my badass Cody Rhodes and give him a saxophone.
You know what I gotta get is the latest WWF, like from Flashback, like what is it?
Rick Rude?
No, the one with the money. The money.
Oh, $1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man. Oh my God, he comes with the cash. Yes, DiBiase. Yes. Ted DiBiase.
See, now we're talking my era. Like, give me IRS man. Give me
IRS.
Yeah,
IRS,
man. I need all those guys.
I'm saying in general. That's my era. Is like the very the tropes, right? It's just like all the characters that were like caricatures. Right?
I need all the late '80s bad guys from the WWF. All of them.
All right, cool. All right, early contender for figure of the year, the saxophone that comes with.
All right, I can't say what I'm seeing in this comic. I really want to show it, but it makes me very happy to see one of the characters that I have been that's been on my radar for like.
You can show it.
No. Can I show it? I don't want to spoil.
Show it.
All right, I'm gonna
do it.
Spoiler alert. So avert your eyes if you don't want to see.
Oh, you ruined it. No.
Hold on.
Can you see? I think this is. I'm trying to remember his name. If it was Brain Drain. If it was, or it's a
oh
brain,
yeah, there you go.
The Brain Dude. But it's a horde, and it's like it was like the concept at one point. There's a host of different characters that they had showed off, and now they're starting to some of those like as actually coming, which is like heck
Dave.
yeah. So happy.
Did you buy Rock and Roll Elf?
I can throw this away. No.
I gotta look that up to see if I'm right on the name. It's been a long time since I had to look at that name.
Dave, do you know how to take Mikey's like upper gear off?
So you have to take the head off. So I'm digging not Mikey, but I'm not sure how the force I need to use to get the shoulder stuff off. So you have to. So the harness will stay on him. The actual like chest like cowl piece that's up there. If you take the head off, I heated mine up a little bit and it popped right out. But yeah, the harness does not come up. Oh, J-Shot, thanks, bro. I can't believe it. What a J-Shot. Also, shout out to J-Shot and the Two Sentinels crew.
Yeah.
I got to watch most of the show, man. They had Cursed Dead on tonight, so always a blast chilling out in the chat there.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
Thanks, J-Shot.
Thanks, dude. I gotta get your
Yes, Winterstar, I know. I know. I must resist. I know nothing of the fantasy Warhammer, so I can't. Oh, relax there, Elton John.
Weird, but
gotta get them sentinel boilers on here.
Geeky, the newest turtle, Spoiler Angelo.
What?
Mr. Jones said the newest turtle, Spoiler Angelo.
all right.
Also, this is something that I've been wanting to. Oh, there it is. So, that's haunting. I did not realize that this is. So, I don't know. It comes with two pieces, so you can swap out the top of his head, so you can have a normal elf. But also, my brain immediately went to like, you can have the like you can have an elf shoulder pauldron. Or even better yet, he's in an elf tribute band.
Love it.
It fits so well on here. Oh, that's unnerving. Yeah.
That's creepy.
Gonna eat some cats. Yeah. He's from the Malmac 5. Thanks. I had seen a pic with it off, but I wasn't sure if something changed during manufacturing. No, it does come off. It's just you got to do a little work. I'll be safe until Scav, and then I'll need to sleep on Dave's couch. Spoiler for Fantasy Warhammer. A lot of all people don't make it. Oh wait, that's all. Oh, no. Oh, Ramman.
For the uninformed, Scavens are basically rat people.
Yes.
Geeky, I gotta ask: are his legs, Ramman's legs, are they hard plastic or they have a rubber thing on them? Like
no, they're hard. They're hard. They're hard plastic.
Good, because that's gonna be like my default Ramman then, because I was so disappointed in the Masterverse one because they used stupid rubber, like a rubber boot over the legs.
Oh yeah.
And I hate rubber on toys because it just falls apart and degrades. Mine immediately had a crack in the seam where it met the leg and stuff. And
yeah, this is it's like the rest of the body. It's just the same kind of plastic.
Now I guess the question is can you split him in half?
With splits?
Like at the waist? Does he separate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I wonder if I could swap out the top half of the Masterverse Ramman onto the lower legs of the.
It would be weird scale wise.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I don't want a 7 foot tall Ramman anyway.
Frobafet asked where I got the Catwoman. So I when it came out, I was looking for it, and then I just couldn't find it anywhere, and then it was super expensive on secondary market. And then somebody for Christmas gave me an eBay gift card, and I never got an eBay gift card before. So I was like, I'm going to put it right towards that. And then I basically, with the gift card, I got it pretty much at retail. So I'll consider that retail.
Hey man, take the victories where you can, dude.
I didn't know you could give eBay gift cards though.
Didn't
What?
know that was a thing.
Humble brag much? Just kidding. With Tony, I was just thinking though, with if you change the torso, if you like bent his knees, then it could be like that's the pose. That's why he's shorter. Maybe is that he's just like in the pose or something for it.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't even work anyways because I'm betting the colors are way off on it.
Probably. I might have. I'm trying to think about the Ramman.
It might be somewhere.
I had this big pile next to me. I'm not gonna make any promises. I have to go looking. If it happens, I'll try and do a side by side if I can find it.
Sweet. Hey Tim, did you get Gara as well, or just Luke or whatever from that wave?
Just Luke so far. Yeah, but eventually I'll get everything as soon as Big Bad Toy Store wants to send me my loot.
I kind of want to get Gara.
They took a little while, to send. Actually, I'm receiving something on Saturday, so at least I know it's on the way.
Yeah, apparently, the mail hates me this week because I have a package from Winter Star that was supposed to be here Monday, and it still basically is in limbo. And then I have a package from Amazon coming through USPS that was supposed to be here Monday, and now they're basically telling me tomorrow, or they told me today, if it doesn't show up today, to come back tomorrow and get a refund. And I'm like, can you just send it to me? I just want my item.
That's cool.
It is weird because of the swappable thing you can have his his lower jaw and his upper jaw so he can do the
Well, Tony, I hope you get your packages sooner than I get mine, if anything, because I've been waiting so long.
One was coming from is it Washington?
Is that
Spokane, I think,
where the warehouse is operating out of?
Yeah, I believe that's where Winter Star is located out of. And then the other one was coming from Texas. And then the one from Texas said it was picked up, and that's about all I have for that. And then the one from Winter Star, it said it arrived in Kansas City, and then it sat there for like 3 days. But last night it finally said it was moving, so I was kind of hoping it was going to show up today, but apparently Kansas City is still too far away.
I know people. Well, it's right after Christmas, so I know that postal services, all of them are having so many issues with people resending stuff back and what have you. So I know there's a little delay, but geez, this year's a lot worse than ever before.
Yeah, it definitely is feeling pretty rough this year.
All the weather probably doesn't help either, I'm guessing.
No, I thought I didn't even think about it because I prior to this I was not aware of where Winter Star was. And I was like, oh, when it said Washington, I was like, hopefully, smoke doesn't affect anything.
True.
I don't know if it was going to be on an airplane or, who knows what's going on out west right now. Nothing good.
Well, I know a lot of folks out there, and it's been the thing of everybody's been like, well, it's a good morning because apparently the wind's not going to be that strong here, but at the same time it's going to be strong tomorrow, so we have to make sure all this and
Well, and then thankfully too, it doesn't seem like obviously the destruction is catastrophic, but it's hopefully the casualties stay low as it has been. So, 0 would be the ideal number, but thankfully it doesn't seem like there's been a whole lot. So,
Daggett, where's my goddamn jet? Where's my goddamn jet? Sorry. I hate that I want to leave these on there.
Gotta have them standing like this.
Oh man.
Those are fun.
Oh, Goofball says, I'm just north of Seattle. No smoke up here. Rain has kept it down. Right on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fought with USPS for 3 months because they stopped delivering the mail on our street even after the road reopened when the construction was finished, and it took me filing a complaint to get it. Damn.
Jeez.
Damn. Yeah, that's Houston.
Yeah.
I wish they would do this blue hair more often.
Yeah, the over the black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. I feel Mr. Jones' pain. I lived in Houston for a while, so matter of fact, we're real close to each other. You know, if I was still out there, man, I'll be like, "Let's go ahead."
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like that's about to be nailed with some pretty intense cold too. I think. And
yeah. Meanwhile, in Minnesota, no.
I mean, yeah, we got started. It's not. It's. It's
that's what I'm saying. Is like
it's freezing out here.
Yeah,
it's like
I'm freezing in Florida.
We're in the positive today, so I was feeling pretty lucky.
Mm.
What up, Timmy?
Well, it's been like I've been trying to get my dogs to go out during this. And like I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to go out either. And they've just been shitting.
Dude, I got some facial hair just because I don't want to, like, you know, freeze too bad out there. It was like 17 degrees the other day.
Yeah,
it's 50 here, so that's cold for us.
When I was in Texas, it would be like 38, and it felt like it was below zero.
Well, people don't
That's
realize,
like spring for us.
Yeah, but it'll go from like 30s overnight, and then it'll be like 80 the next day.
Oh, it is. It's bananas. I think. I was out there years ago, and it was like and one day it was like pool weather. The next day it was snowing, and it was like, how does this? and then like a couple hours later, it was back to warm again. So
that's why we're always sick.
That was who was I talking to about that the other day? Like so when Mai went down to school in Georgia, it was that thing of, you know, I looked at what the weather was and it was like 60 degrees, and she's like, I'm freezing. And I'm like, you've been down there 3 months. How are you freezing and it's 60 degrees? You should be rocking the shorts. Like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, it's like 80% humidity. So it's like, oh, cold and wet. Rock and roll. Oh, that Evelyn's badass.
Mm-hmm.
Either TeePublic or Redbubble. Redbubble and TeePublic both have that shirt, Thomas. There's a couple different people that have posted it. I got one from TeePublic up forever ago for one of my buddies.
I almost bought a shirt from there today. What was it? It was like Chaperone, Charlie XCX, and Sabrina Carpenter, but as like the Powerpuff Girls.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, did you get a Captain Planet DVD set?
You sure did.
Nice.
He's our hero.
That's fun.
Could bring our planet.
I was looking at those figures recently. They're not terrible.
No.
Some of them are a little expensive.
No. Well,
I still have my original Duke Nukem.
That's awesome.
Nice. Well, it's like the characters that they made in the figures. First of all, it's like impossible to find a lot of those now. But secondly, they made so many of like the Captain Planets that I don't think ever appeared that way in the show. I was like looking at the different variations.
Yeah. Isn't there like an American version, like Patriot?
Right.
Captain?
Well, Stars and Stripes.
I just want a Don Cheadle version of Captain Planet.
The what version?
Yeah.
Don Cheadle.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be a cool Kit Bash.
Dude, I think I have to put Alf up with the oh my god, coming out of their shells set up on my turtle shelf.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, that Alf is awesome because even the one that came out in San Diego like the year prior was so great, and I think he's right here actually.
I just wanted all the accessories from the San Diego one.
One of the got the lanyard,
the print tube, and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the only one I didn't get was the superhero one so far, and I'm just like, oh damn it, Legion of Elf.
Do his soft goods come off if you just want like regular Alf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Because there was the first the core Alf that came out. It came with a removable Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this. I mean, it's the same exact thing, just with less accessories. Except it came with a butt ton of accessories. It came with like a cat sandwich, a bowl of, I believe
popcorn. Popcorn.
Well, there's popcorn, and then there's a bowl that looks like it's a bowl of Bud, but it's a very specific thing that he came with from an episode.
I wish they would have made like another head sculpt where he's like got half a cat sticking out of his mouth.
NECA didn't want to like offend any cat people. I'm a cat person. I have a beautiful black cat.
They put a cat in between two pieces of bread, though. Like it is literally a cat sandwich.
You can't stop halfway, right?
Yeah, he's like right there. Yeah.
He is a cat person. Alpha's a cat person too. He's just a different kind of cat person.
I really wish this was more than just a piece of paper folded up, because you can see like where they miscut it on the back, and it's like, oh, damn it. But isn't there a Cheadle War Machine? There is. Well, there's definitely ways you could make a Don Cheadle Captain Planet.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's an actual Don Cheadle head sculpt though. There's one with him with the helmet.
Yeah, I have one right here from Corey.
From Iron Man.
Oh well.
It is no ice cream kitty there, Dave. It's very true. Oh, boy, baby's out of this. I stand by this. I love cats. I'm deathly allergic to them. So by default, I'm a dog person. Granted, my mentality makes me more of a dog person anyways. But like, I like cats. It's just that when people are like, "Oh, they're always plotting to kill you," I'm like, they don't have to plot to kill me. They just have to be in my vicinity.
That's my whole thing.
There's going to be a plan there.
I don't dislike cats. Like, I want nothing more than to like just cuddle the shit out of a cat. But they are
they don't want that.
They are way too independent, and you like 99% of the time you don't know what they're thinking, and then it just happens, and then you're either a bystander or a victim, one of the two.
Straight up murdered, no junk in it.
My cat acts like a dog. He is affectionate. It's crazy. He like, as soon as I walk in the door, he runs up to me. So yeah, but we built that bond. Like, I mean, I've had him since he was literally this small. So,
my daughter's grandpa had a cat that terrified me, and we would go over there on occasion, and they knew it terrified me, and it would take me having basically a panic attack before they would finally put the cat in another room.
Oh my God.
But this cat did not like people that weren't in the house regularly. It didn't matter who it was. And panic attack is definitely one way to panic/anxiety attack.
I think Alf would say that cats are an acquired taste, right?
I became a cat person in my 40s because I've had mine for 9 years now. But I was 40 plus and 9 years ago. Yes, but what it is just I've been a dog person my whole life, but yet I'm in love with my cat. I'm serious. Like he acts like a dog. It's crazy. He's very affectionate and he likes to cuddle.
Whoa.
Do we know the significance of his tattoos? There's a bunch of tattoos on his arm.
I'm sure Mr. Jones does. T-Fitz, what up, dude? Says Mike.
Mr.
That's
Jones.
nice, Fitz.
One looks like it could be like it's like a callback to the henchman of Robotnik from the cartoon series.
But got me looking up Captain Planet figures now.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Cool.
We were saying someone was saying who was talking about the rat people? What was because there's
rat
what's
from Warhammer.
Gavin.
Oh.
From Warhammer, but what's his name? Vermin of Scum had like rat. It was like the rat, his rat army or whatever.
Dude, okay, so with the cat thing, my grandma on my dad's side had a cat named Gladys. And that was the meanest see you next Tuesday of a cat I've ever met in my life. That cat hated anybody with blood relation to my father because one time Gladys used to be a happy-go-lucky cat who would come up and play with you and chase you around and have a good time. And they had like the kitchen, and then there was like the living room, and then there was like a wall in between it. So they were chasing each other around doing a loop. And my dad stopped to talk to my grandpa, and Gladys came around the corner and he went, "Hi, Gladys." And Gladys went, and freaked out and hated all Wheeler men from there on out. And I will always
all Wheeler men
going down to visit Grandpa and Phil, and it was one of those things of like you walk in, you're like, Cindy Lou was the dumb one, Rocky was the friendly one, and Gladys was an absolute see you next Tuesday. My goodness, that cat hated any Wheeler boy with blood passion until the day she died.
It also my whole thing, my love-hate relationship with cats probably doesn't help that like an ex from like a million years ago had a cat that I absolutely fell in love with, and it was like the sweetest cat, and it would sit with me. And this, I mean, you know, me and this gal were dating for a couple, like maybe like 2 months at that point. And then she called me up one day and she's like, I took the cat to the vet and he's got cancer and I've got to put him down. And I like was just devastated. And I was like, this is the one goddamn cat my entire life that I've liked and it's going to die. What?
Oh, man. What's up? Yeah, I'm not going to say your name, but what's up, Liquor? Anyway. Oh, there's Thomas. Doink. Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's always been one of those things of like also growing up, like my mom had like a severe allergic reaction to they stayed in a room that had usually was like the cat's room. They didn't know that, and like she went to the ER and was like super sensitive to like any pets with dander and stuff after that. So we had fish growing up for most of my life. It was like, that Huntress is badass. Yes, Tim, the Rappin' Mikey is just starting to ship directly from Super 7, and it sounds like it's going to be hitting BBTS and Entertainment Earth real soon.
Thanks, Rex.
It'll be at Hot Comics and such here shortly too. Cats like me, but sadly I don't like them. Very allergic to them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my. I realized I was allergic after I had a cat.
What's crazy is, my wife is allergic, and yet it's weird because it so happens she was allergic to long-haired cats as opposed to short hair, which I have a short hair.
Nice.
Yeah, and because she would, like when we met 8 years ago, my cat was like a year old, and yet she would hug him and everything. And before you know it, we found out that she was allergic to long hair as opposed to short hair.
Huh.
Yeah.
Different kind of dander.
I guess so.
Different amount, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's funny because I think the cats realize. I think there's like some sort of like they know when you're allergic to them and they want to be near you more. Because it's like when I before I understood that I was allergic, I was like, oh, give me all the cats. I it's like, oh, you scratched me, okay, but like this is after I realized that, I was like, oh, why is my face getting all puffy? I was like, oh, okay, I'm allergic to cats, and it's like every time I run into them, if we were at a farm or wherever, it's like follows me around and just tries to like rub up on me. I'm like, no.
I enjoy that Geeky is just like, hello, cat, you hate me, huh? Come, I want to pet you.
I mean, it can only do so much harm. I'm very much bigger than it. It can hurt, but it's
Geeky's logic. It can only hurt me for so long.
I don't know. It's like when I go and pet the raccoons. It's kind of like, it can only do so much tetanus, right?
Well, an animal can also sense, right, when a person is a good person as opposed to like a bad person, because you could see the way they react toward people. and sometimes they're aggressive towards somebody who's not the greatest.
I will always remember my brother-in-law had a cat named Sorrel, and the thing is, both of us are tall brunettes, and so I came into the house one night, and I was walking over, and she would like nest up on top of this cabinet thing, and she would, for Buddy, she would jump down to his shoulder and like be like a parrot on his shoulder. Well, she jumped down on me. I go, "Hey, Sorrel." Just fucking like jumped and ran. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." Like, I didn't identify when I came in. That's my bad. My dumbass would try to pedal. An ex had a hairless cat.
I mean,
that thing freaked me out. It's just a living muscle.
I love when there's two hairless cats and they start fighting and they hear the actual slaps.
Oh man.
Oh, I could watch videos of that all day long.
I can't watch.
I feel like you have to watch. I don't know when you've seen this in real life, right? So it has to be videos.
Yeah, you hear like.
Tony, that's not the right video. Never mind. I'm just nope. Not gonna. Nope.
Don't take the bait.
Not going to. Not going to.
Damn. It only took us so long to get to that part of the conversation. But I'm catching too that you're like when you're like they can sense when there's a bad person. You're like well, a cat's never scratched or bit me. You're like, it must be you, Geeky.
Too, Mike, I'm just shaking my head, Geeky.
I constantly tell my wife that if I were to ever stumble across like a abandoned raccoon baby, it would be coming home with me.
Yeah. I mean,
what are you doing, Tony?
Given,
nothing.
Right?
I think me too, Tony. Don't worry, I'm with you.
Right?
Being a father.
And as cliche as it would be, his name would be Rocket. 100%.
That's a good play.
You could just
the right play.
Is there a way to adopt one or anything like that?
Yeah, you
Can
just
that be possible
around the woods, find them.
Tony.
No, so take him from his mother. Just rip him from his family.
You gotta knock
the
on
views and
trees.
advice given by Griff Ryder here on the channel is not necessarily the position from Dave Wonder, or it is a constituent.
But not necessarily. You're saying there's a chance.
Walk around the woods, you find one of them babies, and you take it. This is my baby.
My baby now.
What are you doing, Tony? Nothing.
Hey, I gotta put myself on mute. Oh my god, I was about to scream.
Where are you going? I don't know.
I would really hope I only come across one too, because if I find like 6 of them, they might all come home with me.
You ever seen the video of the old guy? Yeah, you ever seen the guy who has like there's like about 100 of them or 30 or 40 of them, and he whips out all the Frankfurters?
He started feeding like one, and the thing is they go and they tell their friends. So now every night at like 8:00 at night.
Yeah, Google this. You can Google it. Yeah,
there's like 60 raccoons in his backyard.
Goes into his porch, and it's like there's like 40 of them, and he brings a box full of like Frankfurters, and he just feeds them.
I wonder if my neighbors would absolutely hate me if I did something like that, though. Like if I just bring them all to the neighborhood.
There was a graphic design lady down in Savannah, Georgia, that I did a bunch of T-shirt work with. Like I did a bunch of T-shirt designs for her over the years, and like I've heard a creepy cat lady. Tony's going to be a creepy raccoon. Like, yep, we just call that Tony. But you know what, Tony? That's COJ for me. I think the Raccoon Mafia is now folks that tune in to Griff Ryder is the Raccoon
All right.
Mafia. Just
I'll take it.
But,
Dave, whip up a shirt.
Breaker of families.
Okay, I'll get on it.
Dave's like, I'm on it.
Yeah, here we go. By the way, I did resubmit to the Nostalgia Boner shirt, and it got turned down again. I tried.
Oh,
that's why you gotta do Nostalgia Bone.
Could you do Boner with a 0?
I was gonna do Bonar, like Bon Iver, but it didn't look right.
Wasn't that like 2 weeks ago that we were working on the shirt? Like,
yeah,
right.
Put on the guy from Revenge of the Nerds, wasn't his name? not that he's been in stuff.
Okay, anyway, this lady that I was working for, I went over one time, like I had to drop off some of the sketches and stuff that I did because there was a client meeting the next day, And so I biked out and dropped it off. And she's like, "Oh yeah, don't mind me. Go through the backyard. There's going to be a bunch of cats, but just don't pay attention to them. They won't pay attention to you." I opened the gate, and I shit you not, it looked like a scene from. Okay, do you remember in World War Z where they're trying to escape and there's like zombies climbing on zombies to make like a ladder to? Yeah, it was like that of cats. I was like, gonna just shut that door. I'm gonna go around the front, and I ended up just sliding them under the door of the garage because I'm like, I didn't want to die. They'd never find my body. All those cats would eat every last thing that was in there. Oh,
if cartoons have taught me anything, it's that they'll create one giant cat.
They toss the salad.
Yep. The back door after calling their buddies like, y'all see the shit? They didn't leave it out anything for us tonight. Raccoon Mafia, Mr. Jones. All right,
there it is.
Okay, I'm on it.
Speaking of cat.
Those are the new shirts right there. Raccoon Mafia. Bang. That's it.
God damn it.
All right. I'm gonna rant for a little bit. So the platinum editions where the regular Huntress came out?
Rant away.
So I'm just trying to get like the Total Justice version, so that's why I wanted this one. So finally, there's a collector that was nice enough. I wanted the Platinum Edition Penguin, but I got the regular one, and I just wanted this regular furry Superman. And of course, without wanting it, then I got this one.
Nice, drunk Superman.
So I don't want this one. So if anyone wants it, you can hit me up on Instagram. But I just wanted the regular one. So it's like when you want it, you don't get it. And when you don't want it, you get it.
I feel like I need to put some stupid like catchphrase like Raccoon Mafia, stealing hearts and trash. I got it.
Yeah. Pendergast says, be sure to put the raccoons in a tracksuit.
It's going to take some time to do the drawing, but I put Raccoon Mafia. We're the good kind of trash. Okay. Well, just bear with me. I'm going to be.
Yeah, do it all on the Sopranos font too.
Oh shit.
What's crazy is here in Jersey, raccoons have been known to attack cats and eat them. Which is crazy. I didn't even know this, and then I found that out. I was like, "What?"
I was
like, I have a cat.
Somewhere in the country here, I think squirrels have started to become carnivorous.
I think I've always been carnivorous. I think it's just that they don't really have an opportunity, right?
I mean, maybe I don't know.
I've seen images of like squirrels like eating other animals, but I don't. I mean, I don't think they go out of their way to kill them. But it's. Can I say that? I don't know. I think I can, right? Yeah.
Well, I think any animal, right, that's starving, if they get to that point.
Oh yeah.
Especially up north where we're at, like if it's starving.
I was watching a show once, and they were talking about how if you were to die in your house, your cats would essentially within like the hour of you dying would start to eat you. The dogs, on the other hand, would wait until like every other resource has been like gone through, and then they would maybe eat you. And I'm like, oh, cool. Cats will eat you within an hour. Just remember that.
Yeah. Noted.
Well, I imagine that we smell different after a while, so they want to. They're not. They like to go for the kill. They don't want to scavenge.
Yeah, you ever seen that scene in Madagascar, right? When all of a sudden he sees him as steak, and he's like, and all of a sudden you hear like, like go right into like National Geographic. So, yeah, Donner party.
Jesus.
Donner party.
Yeah, cats. That's why I don't understand. Like, what are they called? Servals?
I don't. What?
I don't know. They're like a big, domesticated cat.
Oh,
I think
the ones with the long ears that have the little pokies on the top of them.
They usually look like they're spotted or whatever,
or they're really big. Is that the one?
They're
real
big. They're like the size of like a Doberman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you ever want a cat that big? Like the little ones scare the hell out of me. I wouldn't want one that could definitely kill me.
But do they have a different temperament though? I know there's some bigger cats.
Well, I know. I think those ones are very dog-like. But I've like watched videos of where like the owners like feeding them raw chicken, and it sounds scary. I'm like,
that was scary.
Why aren't you using tongs to hand that to the cat? Or you see like a person, like the people who have like, like found a baby cougar or something when they're, and then they raise it and they've got it in their house. I'm like, no.
It's a little different because a cougar is like, it's a cougar, but those big ones that you're speaking of, they're like teddy bears. You ever see the videos? Like there's ladies just holding them up, and they're just huge.
I see giant jungle cat that can kill me.
I imagine it's like the difference of between having like a wolf versus having like a Siberian husky, right? Where it's like it looks like a wolf, but it's not gonna like,
there we go. Savannah cats are the mixed breed. Okay. What is the one from Archer that they constantly talk about?
Wow, I haven't watched Archer in forever. Like
the one crazy chick that's the receptionist, she has one, and Archer loves it. He like freaks out every time he sees it. I can't remember what kind of cat it's called though. I feel like does it start with an L or something?
Lynx?
No, I don't think it's not a lynx. I don't know. Somebody in the chat will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Thomas, you could show that headscope real close if you can.
Just cat videos. I am usually also watching videos on Warhammer lore or people being Ocelot. That's what it is. Yeah, that's right.
Ocelot.
There was a hard L in there, so that's why I couldn't remember what it was.
Is there like a sub thread with Warhammer where it's like Pets of Warhammer, and it's just like
there's only apparently like 2 known dog breeds or something like that in Warhammer. There's like one that was genetically modified, and then there's another one.
Not bad.
They did a good job on that Christopher Reeve. Yeah.
I mean, I think they did a really good job.
Yeah.
I mean, body's kind of plain, but I mean, the other versions of him are super expensive, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the NECA one, which will inevitably fall apart on you, and the Mezco one, which is about $120 figure, and then if you want to pay buco bucks for a hot toy.
Don't get me wrong. I love the Mezco version because it also comes with that little portion of the Solitude, Fortress of Solitude, and those little pieces. Even the green like freaking crystal is awesome on that thing, and it lights up as well.
Yeah.
So that money is worth it if you guys want to get into that. Just be aware that the area where his thighs are, that little area like that, it cuts. It has a little cut right below his midsection, basically. So there's a line. Yeah. So other than that figure's almost flawless.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Would you put you could put this up against Popeye? Your new Popeye you were showing off last week.
Hey,
I see.
Nothing can go against my Popeye.
I love Wildcat, but I'm not a super huge fan of the head sculpt on that one, and I don't know if it's based off of a specific art or not. But
for Wildcat, I think it feels like it's more like early years Justice Society, right? I thought it must have been more of a modern
take on it, because I always remember him having like the big, puffy like lip part on his mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that they sculpted that like that for him to hold that.
That's really cool.
Because I used to have the DC Universe Classics one, and that's like that would be like my definitive like style that I would have wanted him to use. But
yeah, I mean I liked this one. Seems like it has much more sleek articulation than that one did. But I mean that one is, up until this, was my this one I feel like would stand well and nice with it. There's like perks to both in my mind, and that one I would always worry, like, would it, if I pose it a certain way, because like would it be able to do those poses in a way where it's not going to break? This one feels like I can do anything with it.
Oh, for sure. It's probably a vast improvement, but I just if Mixie, if I had to pick, I would definitely I would do the black. But that's, again, just me. Oh, well, I got Mike wants an up close of the face if you can.
What? Say it again.
The wildcat face.
Oh, yeah. You want to see?
Let's show some face.
Whoop. It's got. It's just that it's more subdued.
Yeah.
Tony, run the show. I'm drawing.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got that the big puffy like upper lip there, but it's like it's
I don't know, maybe it's I don't know.
Well, because I think the class was it a black costume that he originally was in, because this is like blue.
He's always kind of bounced back and forth between blue, black, and purple.
Yeah, so I think maybe because it's on like more of a bluish purple color scheme here.
Maybe that could be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be. It could also. I'm thinking it's this part here. It's like the brow, because they kind of.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, Tony. You got it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
What are you
I'm
showing?
looking at my picture down there while I was doing it and wasn't paying attention, but it's just more of like there's more of a. It's flat. There's not like a definitive nose there, Because I think that's what the other one kind of had was.
Well, like I would love to have the old style JSA, right? Like the early Silver Age, right? Is it gold, silver? I always get those confused, right? So there's bronze, silver, golden, modern. Yeah.
Platinum.
100%. What's throwing me off is the nose.
Modern is the new.
It's flat.
Gold is modern.
Versus having an actual nose there that's like protruding.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. All right.
Because kind of like that's what I.
Oh yeah, I mean, like on the back there, it's or is that's not on the back? That's just a picture you pulled.
Yeah, it's just art somebody did.
Just cool to have these two guys kind of pose next to each other.
Yeah, Thomas, definitely.
I want to open
All right, so now to make Mr. Jones upset, I don't know so much of the history with Werehog. Is this its own character, or is this like a transformation? Something interesting that I found out is that in the the very early comics, there was another like Sonic was like transformed, almost like Superman style, from another hedgehog, right? He's the same hedgehog, but he was like brown fur and wore glasses. I am quoting you here. You told me this earlier. All right, so so he was a character named Nicky that would change into Sonic, and this is like prior to the comics that we're familiar with here, prior to the cartoon series, right? So, which I think is fun. I mean, I was like, that would be kind of neat to have like an homage, because you guys all saw the even in Sonic 2, right? They had like the image inducer thing, I think, where it's like changes the look. I thought it'd be funny if they did something where it's like they're like, go, you like disguise yourself, right, to Sonic, and he's like comes back in like that look, like it's he's pulling it off, like where it's like you're still a hedgehog. I thought it was fun. I entertained myself on that. I was like, I see that.
He's doing it on purpose from now.
Thomas made me break out like the Mezco over here, Batman, because I just figured that I'm afraid to actually move. Isn't that sad? But
how's
the overall look of this
the
thing?
Rubber one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But his overall look is outstanding. The only issue is
they
this
just made
body.
A really poor decision on that seamless body.
So it's rubber that's on there.
Yeah,
It's a seamless rubber body. The issue is if you see that mine's a little darker, it's because I used Armor All. I actually hit this body up and I tabbed it up with paper towel, and I used the paper towel to just apply the Armor All, and then I applied it to the figure gently and just a little as I go, and then I hit it up again about 2 or 3 times actually. And this was the final product, and I've never hit it up ever since, and it's never cracked or anything like that. I've had no issues with him.
It does look a lot better without all the dust all over it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was another one that I bought and immediately got rid of.
Yeah, I have friends. I mean, even Kevin from Toying Around he had an issue where this took forever to get to him, so he said, "Mezco, I'm done." Yeah.
Has anyone seen Fang, by the way? Is this showing up?
Has. Mr. Jones found it.
I know he did, but he showed this off, and I was like, "Where are you finding this?" Because I've never seen this character in any of the stores here. I don't know. Here, on the back, I'm hoping because they're like showing it on here on this box that maybe we'll actually start seeing it more. This is just like a fun like character to be. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know the history with it, but I'm like, I'll put that on my shelf.
Don't say things like that.
We're gonna get you. Oh, McFarlane gave you a stand? Thomas, I did things one.
Yeah, I think he did right by this one. I just wish he sent me the right one.
I love that they're using the music, the John Williams score, because that's Superman. That somebody even mentioned that this is like, you know, how 007 has his music, right? Everybody has their theme, you know. Shaft, damn right. So can you dig it? so yes, that's the Superman theme. Period. Like that's
There you go, Snack the Weasel in Sonic Triple Trouble.
Snack the Weasel. Thing appeared. So did they change? They changed the name then for this for this form of it.
For the Superman?
No, for
Fang.
Knack the Weasel.
Knack.
That's cool.
Going back to Captain Planet. If you wanted a car to Duke Nukem, he's only like $30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's such a cool character. I loved his color scheme too. Did they? In fact, a Gerboa, but no one knows what a Gerboa is over here. Correct.
Is that some kind of snake?
A Gerboa. Well, if that was and his name was Fang, right? That would.
Is the one on the? Is that the Mafex, Luke? Oh, you're muted still.
This is the SH Figure Arts.
Oh, Figure Arts. Okay.
Yeah, that's the SH Figure Arts.
I guess I've never seen mine without the cloak on before.
That is, yeah. Well, for me, this is a great head sculpt from the SH Figure Arts.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I prefer it over the Mayfix. If anybody, a little plug, if you haven't seen Robo's video recently, Robo Don't Know, go check it out. But check this out. This is the new one.
Original Farm Boy Luke. I still have him posed on the shelf on his knees with his ripping his shirt off.
Well, I got this one recently, so I wanted to open him up today. But I got him so I could put this head on him, so that way I could utilize both the SH Figure Arts version.
Yeah.
But with this body, using this head on just like another like shelf over in the toy room. So yeah. So
I think that's probably why I wasn't too concerned with getting that Black Series one, because I've got that Figure Arts as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Grippo looks kind of like a kangaroo rat.
Yeah, just to put the Headscopes next to each other.
Yeah. It's a great regular head sculpt, except for I hated how they used gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And hair
use the gold
on a lot of those. Well, specifically, pretty much all of the Lukes, because I know that the original Return of the Jedi Luke had the same thing too.
Well, if you see this SH Figure Arts Indiana Jones, if you pull off that head, the hat, his whole thing is gold underneath. It's crazy.
Oh,
yeah. So,
that sounds about right.
Let's do that real quick.
I picked up a Captain Planet. I did.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Proud of you.
Dang it. All right, we'll do that later.
So, we're so in need of some new Captain Planet love too. I imagine that can't be too far off. You know.
So I think this might be the Raccoon Mafia shirt. Hold on. I'm still tweaking it. I gotta color it, but
nice.
Raccoon Mafia. Like, I also don't want to color it too much because I don't want to get sued by Disney because they're like, why you got a raccoon that looks like our raccoon? Because that's our raccoon. You son of a bitch.
They don't have the raccoon.
Most raccoons look exactly the same.
Yeah,
do you
man.
Do you remember
there is two C's. Ah.
Do you remember the cartoon? The raccoons. There's a series. There's a cartoon series. I think I brought this up maybe a couple months ago. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about though?
No.
It was like it was like a family of raccoons, and it was like I think it was probably also Disney that put it out, but at least it was on like the Disney channel.
I remember you bringing it up, yeah. But damn, what was that?
I can't pull up a picture, can I? But it's like
these things.
No, that's not
the
I don't know why my brain went right into Emmett Otter's Christmas Jug Band Christmas.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, fuck yeah.
Which I love to death, and Dave had them like freaking lined up on the top of his area during Christmas, which was awesome.
Did you get the plastic meatball ones when they came out? They made figures.
I need those, man.
They have them up as individual carded ones right now. You can get them on, I think it's just plasticmeatball.com. Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm just trying to wait on this guy to arrive from Mesco so I can do a little comparison. But Tote is on his way. He'll be here on Saturday.
Nice.
Captain Planet might be on my mind a little bit right about now.
Someday I'll be cool enough to draw something for Geeky.
Did that
DVD
draw something for me anytime you want, man?
You have to find me something.
American.
What do you want to do? What do you want to draw?
I don't know.
Doors always open.
Let me show you my paint skills here on my Yoda. I actually painted this myself.
Damn. What was that? Just a cast or?
This was the model kit.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, nice.
This was the model kit, and yeah, I did all the paint detail was all me.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. Just in case you didn't know, I could get
Yeah,
down.
heck.
Jim painted me good. Run away.
That was like a cross between Yoda and Scooby. I loved it. That's like that's
I was
it.
thinking the same thing.
A little bit from column B. I gotta color the raccoon now.
Did you find the cartoon I'm talking about or not?
I wasn't looking.
I found it, but it's hard to see my picture on the screen.
Yeah. You're like, I found it, but I don't care.
Wait, what is that, Tony?
It's
like beach fun?
Duke Nukem Dick Disaster Captain Planeteers.
Did they mean Deke?
No Kenner.
Who is Dick? Well, but Dick Disaster, is that maybe what his name was over in another country?
Yeah. Dick
Disaster. Yes, that's a cartoon, by the way. Yes, it's like Hannah Alvin and the Chipmunks, but raccoons, right? I mean, the show itself wasn't, but they had the shirts. It's like shirt tails, right? That seemed to be a thing at a certain moment in time where there was 10 cartoons that had. It's like it took a cue from Ninja Turtles, maybe. I don't know. It's like you got to put the letter on there so that everyone knows which character it is.
I just don't know what's wrong with his nose. Like he walked into the wall or something.
I think they probably addressed it in the cartoon. I think it had something to do with. There's a whole big plot line. It was like a four-part plot story about that.
Shirt tails. I haven't heard that in a while. Shirt tails.
They made figures. I remember that.
They made figures. Yeah. I knew they made.
I knew they made plush. I didn't know they made figures.
I had the stuffed animal of one of them, and then I was like, this. I think it was like I wanted a certain letter, and I was like so rigid in that moment where I was like, this isn't the letter that I wanted.
Damn.
Well, they have tails and they wear shirts. That's the name of the show.
Yeah. Well, I think it must have been like I wanted one to coordinate with like my name or something because they had. I was like, I don't know. It was probably 4 or 5 at the time. So.
And they have a raccoon. So.
Everybody had a raccoon in the 80s.
I remember that show being on really late at night on Cartoon Network.
Now playing second stage of Coachella, Dick Disastero.
Dude, that would make a great Dick Disastero would be a great Adult Swim version of like Captain Planet that just focused on that character.
It also sounds like a really good name for a specific category of film star.
Yeah, something to do with your the cat fight stuff that you were talking about earlier.
Don't say nothing.
Don't be suspicious. Yeah. Don't be suspicious.
I think with Captain Planet, they made the villains like so over the top because if any kids were watching that their parents were like working as loggers or in the oil industry, they didn't want them to think that their parents were like bad guys.
I mean, Duke Nukem looked like a friggin' piece of irradiated corn.
Hi, Cooper, my friend.
Yeah.
Hi, Cooper.
Oh, man. Oh, Sly Cooper. Who is it? Oh, never mind. So I was like, what? What?
This one got a little loose head. But it's maybe that's part of the super part of it. I don't know. Does he get it?
Especially now that they did Sonic with the grind shoes in that set. I'm like, Now they're gonna go back and redo all the figures with grind shoes. It's a good way to get the.
Yeah, well, I mean that's it's very Jack specific type of thing. I think I have 40, 50 Marios and Luigis at this point, right? Slightly different, sometimes not different at all.
I know. And it's like, okay, like fine. If you guys want to continuously keep using the same ones over and over and over again, just do them in like the different colors. Like they've given us the Fire Mario and Luigi. Why haven't they given us the Ice Mario and Luigi? Or
Ref Mario
or
Dr. Mario. So many Marios.
Just do it platinum, like 64.
Right. Oh, I'd love to get it. I mean, that would take some more retooling to do with Mario 64, I think. But I would love to get a Mario 64, where it's like polygon, right?
That'd be cool.
Oh. Mr. Jones says they did Ice Mario, I think. I don't know.
I know they did the Invincible Star one.
Yeah.
That they did all the paint on.
Yeah.
It was like they put a clear plastic shell over it.
Yeah, it was really neat looking.
But Ref Mario, and as I'm saying, there's a handful of Marios that I've been waiting for so long. I'm just like, it feels like how, right? With how many Marios that have been out, how have we not had a Ref Mario? Or how have we not had?
I mean, I guess they did do Metal Mario and they did do Safari Mario.
Yeah,
but
and they did Cappy. They did one with Cappy too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I feel like why did they not? Why haven't we gotten like a deluxe Elephant Mario, or how about just do an entire year's worth? You can go ahead and reuse all the molds you have. All you have to do is mold a little black mustache and slap them on the Goombas, on the Koopa Troopers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. From Odyssey, right? There's just, it's like you become everything in that.
Oh,
so
yeah,
there's a whole lot of things.
Right. But I think
for what? Did I say that or did someone say?
I'm sorry, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
and
they just did the Fire one too. I think Fire Mario and Luigi just are like the newest wave.
Yeah.
But like Dr. Mario, right? Like we've all like that's a version of Mario that's just like it's something that's been like 30 some years now. How many years has it been since right? And then you could have
a really long time. I also need both of those from the little like wind up thing and the Shy Guys from the. And why haven't they given us the Shy Guy with the gas mask yet?
I don't know. Right. There's a lot of like I was excited. I got the blue version Shy Guy. I had the red version.
They did do the Penguin Mario.
Yeah, and they did Cat Mario. They've done some of those newer versions.
They need to get us a brand new Wario and Waluigi too.
Any more Waluigi love they can give would be welcome, because I think there's like the one that was maybe I think he showed up in another wave too, but it was the same Waluigi.
They're old, both of them.
Yeah,
or just pack Luigi with a bunch of Luigi's Mansion accessories,
right?
I wonder if they could do like cartoon series version of Mario and Luigi too. I wonder if that's like on the table to do, if it's in their if it's a global license that they can just be like, let's do the or if there's limited by specific things, which could be the reason maybe why they haven't done Wonder or they haven't done certain stuff yet.
Or the live action host.
Oh man, gosh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be really fun. I mean, there's on the live action stuff too, by the way, like because I'm doing the Sonic, I'm like thinking, did I say this last time?
Never even seen it. I
What?
need it.
Oh, but it's the smaller version. But they have the big one they could do too, because I already have the sculpt of the big Goomba.
See, I wouldn't want the big one though. Like that's why I think it's great to be able to like buy the bigger figures and the smaller ones because you can kind of make them work scale wise.
Sure.
Because I mean, obviously, like a Goomba isn't as big as Mario, so you don't need to have.
Some of them are. There's those big Goombas.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. For the most part, they're not big.
Right. I mean, well, like I think that's one of those lines that work really well in big and small because then you can piecemeal it based on how it actually is in the game, right? And if they don't make it in the bigger scale, then you have the smaller scale in probably the right scale.
What about this, you guys? Boink. Raccoon Mafia.
Magnificent.
Liking it.
Should I keep the tracksuit red or should I make it pink?
Make it pink.
Yeah.
Pink. Well, I don't know if it'll flow with because you got the pink down below too. Look at that.
Also, is there a way to put it like a gold chain around his neck?
Yeah, I can draw that.
Could it be unless you do it in burgundy? Wasn't it burgundy like the Guardians of the Galaxy like color for their what was it, the Ravengers?
Try not to get caught.
Make it Ravagers red.
Well, could you make it a gold chain that has a picture of a goat on the front of it, where it's then it's very much your own thing.
Getting very specific here.
Well, you got the goat thing. You do the sound all the time.
You got the goat thing.
That's the goat thing. That's the you thing. That.
That. Right
Who did that?
He did the thing.
He did the thing. He did the thing.
This guy fits in here perfectly, by the way. So this is the new figure inside the speeder.
Nice.
And he fits just perfect.
A Black Series speeder?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't keep up with Black Series, but that's pretty awesome.
Oh my God, they came out with some awesome vehicles, and it's just sad because unless HasLab, that's the only way to get them. But hopefully they do something small or even like another speeder or something like that. That's about all they're gonna like pretty much attack. But right now,
I still have all my 3 3/4 inch.
I'm up there.
What have they done so far? The speeder. I think they did like the battle droid thing.
Yeah, they did recently. They did the 2 battle droids.
Connie.
And then they did the snow speeder as well. Oh, I like the burgundy. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Now, can you
Perfect.
put a phone on there? No, okay.
I'm gonna fill in some of these because that guy.
You did that pretty quick.
No, that was a good job, man. Yeah.
I this is what I do for a living, you guys. I think I still have it.
I'd get back to you in like 5 years.
Oh, it's just like cleaning these up is one of those easy things where it ends up looking a lot cleaner. Boom. Raccoon Mafia.
Yes.
Noise.
There we go. I'm going to submit it right now while we're on air. This is going to become the new thing I do every week. Maybe I'll just pump out a shirt. It'll slow me down on buying shit.
Well, I mean, it's there's a fun thing to having like seeing you create it on the spot, and then like you're you can wear the thing that people saw you create. You know, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I know. Me and Tony are gonna buy probably the first 2 right away because we want to have a little freaking Raccoon Mafia going on in our homes.
That's right.
So.
I just realized I forgot to draw one line that differentiates his head.
Do you sell pink hoodies on your site, on your thing yet, or can you not do hoodies?
I can't do hoodies yet, which is really frigging annoying. That's why one reason why I've been trying to find a new site outside of Pro Wrestling Tees, because I've had quite a few people say, "Hey, we want you to do hoodies," and I'm like, "Well, I want to do hoodies. I want to do hats. I want to do all this shit."
Yeah, I can't tell you how bad I need a Raccoon Mafia hat now.
Do some snapback.
It's gonna have to be. I've got a big old noggin. Be a 7 7/8. Otherwise,
yeah. Okay.
Could you just get like a mod up a Rocket Raccoon like Halloween costume head and just have that on, like put it on to like around another hat or something?
Yeah, something.
Go with the snapback. Yeah, like just it works. Bam.
I just can't do trucker hats because my hair is always shaved, and when it starts
taking what hair?
a little bit longer. I've been really lazy lately, and it starts to like stick through. And
I'm always trimming it so the point where, like, you know, it's that like high and tight, and I've had it since teenage days. So.
The Raccoon Mafia hat has to have the ears and the tail on it. Listen.
The beacons on it.
We're not going furry here.
What's that in the back of the fridge? Purple stuff. What's that? Sunny D.
Yeah.
I'm actually rocking one of action figure photographer hats from. This was by Nose Rain. Yeah, man, Richie always killing it on his end. So yeah, I had to represent.
Let's see. Tony, what color shirt do you want this on?
What? What
color shirt do you want this on?
How about can you put it on like a navy blue shirt?
That's a lot of color, but yes, I can put on a royal blue shirt.
Sure.
Oh no, they have navy.
Whatever, navy, royal, whatever works.
I'm going with black.
Nixie, you can't do burgundy because then he won't be able to pull see the image very well for the tracksuit. You gotta make it pop.
Just the outline, right?
Yeah. Toy du jour says Geeky looks like he just stepped out of an early issue of Nintendo Power.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll show this. I can.
Spike said brown too, so I don't know.
But there's no brown.
Okay.
So that's where the logo is going to be. I can do black, charcoal, yellow, athletic gold, hot pink, green, red, purple, navy, white, heather gray, military green, light pink, sand, or royal blue. There's it on sand.
No light colored stuff because
royal. What about charcoal?
What's it look like on the purple?
Where's he pop the best?
The charcoal looks pretty good. Yeah.
The purple is dark.
But then he really pops out on pink. Looks nice.
What about the green?
I don't know.
That's not too bad.
Light pink. Heather gray. I don't know. White. So there you go, Tony.
No.
Forced me to buy a white shirt.
No.
Green. Okay, what do you guys think?
I like the charcoal. I don't know why. It looks like it pops right off of there.
Charcoal's good. I do like the heather gray too. So
the heather gray is like the really it's much lighter than you think. Like it's that like really like white and gray like variated look. That's the only reason why I don't really like the heather gray.
Charcoal, navy, or royal. Let's
do charcoal. I don't have a charcoal one, and I do have the profit margin as low as I can go on it.
Oh, we're not. We should probably sell this one for 40 though.
Oh, fuck that. I mean, I'll take the money, but I literally lower this shit as cheap as I can go on Pro Wrestling Tees.
I know.
It's like you make $6. I'm like, no, I make about $4 after all your fees and stuff like that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, damn it, Spike. Can you show Royal again? Well, I'll put it up with charcoal. If it gets approved, I'll put it up with navy as well. Because they used to have it so that you could change like the colors and stuff on it, and they took that away now. And it's really freaking annoying.
So once you select it, it's just you're stuck with the.
I think it's probably one of those situations where if the store did more or whatever, they would probably allow that. Because I know if you go into some of like the people who sell serious merch, you can pick what type of shirt and what color you want. So
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm just gonna let that process. As soon as it goes through, it took them like a week last time. Oh shit! Did you buy the 4-pack or is that the 2-pack?
There's a 4-pack. I didn't.
Yeah, there's a 4-pack too. There's two 2-packs and one 4-pack.
No, this is 2-pack. It came. This is what I got. This is one of the things that came in my my blind box.
Right? Oh, nice. Yeah, there's the 2-packs were at Walmart and the 4-pack was Target, or was it the other way around?
I know that I had the individual figures that weren't the black and white. I feel like that's is that when you started getting these when it became black and white, or did you get
no I've been buying them since day one. 4-pack was Target. Okay, yeah. Also, I just realized I haven't opened up Riddler and we got like 15 minutes left, but god damn it, Raccoon Mafia is more important. Next week's shirt, Geeky Sonic in hand and the sharpshooter from Mr. Jones.
Nice, Shaggy.
Oh god, I don't want to draw anybody doing the sharpshooter because it's on a pro wrestling tees site. It's like, just gonna get dragged through the mud. Oh, you didn't hook that leg right, brother. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna fucking try and open up this Riddler real quick. I didn't expect to work tonight, you guys.
That wasn't smooth.
Yes. Man, the 4-pack again, like I love the like actual like black and white turtles. I think they look really cool. But it's like, man, why didn't you offer that from the start, like as an option?
Well, right. That's one of those things where it's such a an obvious one to me, right? Where it's just like, it's off the movie Monsters. It just feels organic to that line because they've done that with all the movie Monsters too, where they've done it in the black and white. It flows nicely. So, I agree. I mean, it's always had that feel in like the in the art too, right? Like the art is just like it's such a natural for black and white too. You know? I guess this is just the figures, but it looks like it's like so. It's such a the art is so phenomenal.
Yeah, he was in a hurry. He did not spend very long in the store because he had to make it to a show.
Yeah, he felt bad because he's like, I don't want to say Dave Wheeler misled me, and I'm like, wait, what did I do?
Okay.
Wait, what?
It was because he was put up at a different hotel than where they usually are put up at, so he was further away.
Oh,
I think so. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. That was not my intent. Oh shit! Does he not have? Oh no.
3M. The real question is why haven't they done Shredder as Dracula? That's the real question.
Zombie foot soldiers. I don't like that they repeated Turtles before doing other characters.
Agreed.
I think didn't Trevor talk about that at one point? I thought he did, but
yeah,
it's I think those are all. I think that's like coming. It's just I think there's a lot of other ones that have been like created. They just haven't put them out yet because they want to bolster it up a little bit. Right? Is that accurate? I'm trying to remember what the actual
it was essentially they're building for it.
Yeah.
So
I think that that Shredder is coming. For my conversations like a while ago too, it sounded like they could even go much further into the roster besides just like who we're used, like from the Turtles. Like we could be seeing a Krang, we could be seeing Bebop and Rocksteady, we could be seeing Slash.
Do
right?
Krang as a Metaluna mutant.
Oh yeah. Right, or Krang as the Thing, right?
The Blob. Make him big.
I think he would have been perfect as Frankenstein, right? Because the body, right?
They have the gun lighter.
Nice.
That'd be
yes.
Well, there's history to that too, because in the early concepts for Krang and like his android body, some of the earlier ones were like they very much Frankensteined it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it would have been perfect, I think. I mean,
that'd be really cool.
It would have just been nice if they would have done the turtles in the forms that they originally were as toys.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, like, I mean, I don't think there's anything stopping them necessarily from doing, and I think it would be a good easy repaint move to do, right? Where you just I've
done them all so far. I did the Mummy Raph, and I did a Frank and Mikey already.
Yeah. I mean, you have the amazing ability to do that, but I'm saying like they could it's an easy thing for them to just be able to, like this is a great idea, having it black and white. I think that's a perfect thing and it makes sense. But doing the characters, right, we have Mummy Mike, but it would be easy for them to do a Mummy Raph, a Mummy Leo, a Mummy Don too, in that it's just like changing up the colors, changing up a little bit of it. Where you're not.
The part that kind of stinks, though, was the fact that they based it all off of like movie designs.
Yeah, I mean, it's
so like how, besides doing Toka and Razor and Shredder, like theoretically, how much further could they go without having to kind of
I think
create a Bebop and Rocksteady as if they would have been in the original movies,
right. But that's the exciting part to me, right? Is that they get to imagine that, right? Where it's like it's imagining it as if they were the movie characters, because like you're saying, we never had a Bebop and Rocksteady in the original Henson movies, so it's like imagine what that would look like. Freaking awesome is what that would look like.
Yeah.
And like I forget making them as movie monsters, just make them as that.
Sure.
I mean, I would take them as movie monsters too, but like just like Jim Henson
it wouldn't be hard to take Toka and slap a slash head on it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if it has to be Universal monsters too, like classic Universal monsters.
Damn,
right?
Dave, that looks awesome.
That's really cool.
Because then we could
I was just so sorry. Dave distracted me.
Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers and Leatherface and
and any characters that kind of like what they're doing with the line now where they have the different like the Halloween costumes, right?
Yeah.
Something like that for like expanding out the Universal monsters, right? Where anything that they have the license to, theoretically, like a Predator slash, right? Or I mean that would be so cool. There's a lot of different possibilities there. I
would love to see like Predator slash like Ninja Turtles. Like, oh my god, how cool would that look?
Very.
I mean, oh my goodness! Like, come on, NECA. Like, next time I see Randy, because he comes to the toy shows that we do at the beginning of each month, and he walks the crowd. But I'm gonna be like, Randy, I know this has been brought up, but come on, we need this.
I just want to know when they're finally gonna do Uber Jason. From Jason X.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm patiently waiting for, and I hope he comes with victims in a sleeping bag accessory.
Yeah. So, all right, if you had to choose company and figures you've been wanting for the longest, what are they? I already know what are mine. I think I've shared it multiple times here, but it's Pulp Fiction and it's by Mezco. I need that. I need that in my life.
How long do I have to say the things?
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude.
You said one.
Because it's a lot of things. I mean, okay, and this is not going to be my pick because it's already happening. I'll just say that I'm very excited about it, and that there's been so much Sesame Street love, right? Like Super 7's doing them, and NECA's doing them now, and it's like, and NECA's doing it to the Palisades style size, and it's like, Yes.
NECA looks so good because they're even giving. I mean, it looks like it's cloth, but yet that's plastic. But yeah, NECA just they look so good in San Diego. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So that's not going to be mine, even though I'm going to be collecting the heck out of that. But it's kind of like looking at like what hasn't been done in a while.
Comfortable,
right? Like, say it again.
Nothing.
You said get comfortable.
Let's get
the wait will be long.
I think. I mean, I'd love to see Super 7 or a Jada Toys Captain Planet. That would be phenomenal. Since we've been talking so much about Captain Planet tonight, I think that I've just kind of been like hankering for to get those in the same scale as the Turtles and Thundercats, and just get my whole Saturday morning cartoon stuff going here. So there's so many others like vying for that spot. But I said it, and that'll be my pick, I guess, for now in this moment.
It's good, man. Thomas, what do you think? I mean, what's yours?
Existing toy lines. I'm really waiting for the rest of the dinosaurs. Like, it's been 2 years, and we've only gotten like a few redos of Earl. Someone mentioned Power Rangers. Like, I think there's 5 figures you can give me just to finish the Lightning collection. Squad, Bulk Skull. I said if there was a Comic-Con exclusive 5-pack with Bulk Skull, Squat Babu, and maybe an Ernie, and then I could be done with that line. Figures that I think there's a Leon made, but I would love some professional figures like Leon and then Gary Oldman's character. Those are something I've been thinking
right, from the professional. Like, I mean, Leon the professional. Hell yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'll take that all day. There is one that came out, but he's more like 5-inch as opposed to 6-inch. Came out a little short. Yeah.
Legends Collector, how's it going?
And I want the Gary Oldman more than I'd want him.
Me too. I'll take Gary Oldman's such a great actor, period, too. But that character that he plays, I mean, he's always that next level, man. He always takes it there.
Tony, I'm there with you with the dinosaurs. I mean, they only need to do they need to do the Robbie, Charlene, Fran, Grandma.
Do you have one?
Roy and what is it? The boss.
I think with the bosses, like, then if I get him, I have to get Earl and his construction outfit.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all they need to do. They just need to do like 6 figures, and that's like the core. I mean, they could do Spike, because I would totally take Spike. And they could in the Fran box, they could put the neighbor, the like Brachiosaurus. They could just put her head in there because they obviously never showed her body.
With a display background, that'd be fun.
I don't think the original toy line never came with a grandma, right?
No, it was literally just the family and the boss, and that was it.
Just even the figures, but think of the accessory pack they can release with that too.
The hand up me, the reporter guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're gonna make me rewatch episodes sometimes.
Like the caveman poster, the animals in the ice cube. I don't know. They can go so far with that if they wanted to.
Oh yeah. Well, gargoyles, is that still happening? Was there clarity on that yet?
I think they're done with that line, but they could probably still release. But I'm not hearing much talk about it. Anybody else hear anything on that?
I haven't heard anything.
I knew there was figures they teased and that they had shown off, right? Like Cold Stone.
I think there might still be, I think, like 3 figures coming. It's just
Macbeth.
I'd almost guess that they're going to be. What's that?
They showed Macbeth and Cold Stone. I mean,
and Cold Steel too. I thought, right? Or is not yet? Or is that maybe a tease somewhere else that I spot that?
It's sad because I want them all, but I stopped once I got Bronx with Goliath. I was done. I just felt like the space. Yeah, you got to pick and choose, and the way my collection is.
The Cape Wings are supposed to come with for Hudson. We're supposed to come with Macbeth, I think. So it's like oh, that's the last set of Cape Wings we need.
Yeah, well, it's
that is awesome, Dave. Yeah, so good, bro.
I would so also, good. I would. It's one of those things where either I need McFarlane to finish the Vox Machina figures, the like 3 figures that we need, or 4 if you want to include Trinket, or I need somebody else to do it because I'm so pissed that we're Scanlan and Grog and why am I forgetting what her name is? The paladin, the halfling or gnome paladin.
Did he abandon ship on those though?
I mean, it's been like over a year and a half since any of them have released. So,
like his Mortal Kombat line, people wanted those really bad.
Crack cuffs
anymore.
But the problem is like they only ever like did repaints. It was like there was like 6, Sub-Zero, 6 Scorpions, like 4 Raidens, 3 or 4 Liu Kangs.
Oh, that's cool, Geeky. Like, yeah.
It's just such a bummer because I would have loved for them to go deeper, but they just kept doing the same. And then it was like, here, let me do 19 Spawn figures.
Yeah. That's true, Tony. Yeah.
It's so bad packaging because he had one appearance.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love Spawn. I really do.
Too, but I mean, it was like time and place, bro.
Yeah.
I am so glad that SH Figure Arts, because I'm a Figure Arts fan. I really am.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, but for them to be doing Lord of Rings, I need the Fellowship first of all, and then throw in some other characters.
That's my whole thing.
And I'll be okay.
You're not going to get me the entire Fellowship. I don't want any part of it.
Yeah. So, if
I don't get a release from Bandai going, we are fully committed to creating the entire Fellowship, then awesome. I'd consider. But it's like I'm not going to spend
not very far. Phantom Crow.
However many,
Well, they're 3 in already. So
the McFarlane Star Trek, they did 4 figures, I think, and the Harry Potter line, I think, was 3.
Yeah, it's sort of like Mezco with Star Trek, right? It was like they did 4 figures. One was Spock, like Mirror Spock, but it was Sulu,
didn't they?
Oh wait, no, it was only 2. It was just it was Picard and Kirk. They were supposed to do Spock and Burnham, but they didn't.
You know what? I'll open that up next week if you want me to. I still have that in its packaging. Believe that, the Kirk.
I've got my
original Kirk. Yeah,
Picard.
Yeah, I have the original Kirk still in packaging. Like from what is that? That's been 2018. I think 17, right? 2017.
Maybe. Jesus, I don't know. Yeah, Mixie, it was just 2. I was thinking of the 2 that were supposed to, because he was supposed to do a phaser, a communicator, and a bunch of other stuff too, and they just never put it out.
What was it? Remember the Toys That Made Us, like that episode of Star Trek? Yeah. They were talking about it right at the end of the episode, how they're going to be like pushing forward, and it was like I got all excited, thinking like, okay, we're great. These guys are going to be 2 figures.
It's no different than Playmates. Playmates finally got the license back, and they made like 8 figures and a ship and a phaser, and I think that was it. And it's just like you guys made like 300 figures back in the day.
You sure did, and all of them were collector's items, limited to 37,000.
Look, at least you know what, McFarlane. At least he did 4 Game of Thrones, right? He did 4 Game of Thrones figures. That's it.
It was
and then I mixed them up with my Funko versions.
Jon Snow, the Night King, and Arya.
Arya. Night
King.
Yeah, Night King.
And the funny thing is McFarlane reused the head sculpt for the Night King on Dead Man. They just took the horns.
Did they?
100%. Because I sat there one day and I was just like, why does this look so familiar? And
Nightwing, Night King.
Yeah, no, but let me tell you, when they came out, like, the face sculpts weren't perfect, but for what I got, I loved it. I was like, "Oh, give me more, please!" But to mix them up with the Funko looked good, actually. Like, I wish I had another version of the Hound, but for what I got, I'm happy because no one's gonna release anything like that. At least I don't think that's gonna happen. The new stuff, yes, but not from that old series. I mean, I don't know who would take that leap. Yeah, the head sculpt's not bad.
It was sculpted by the same person, so that's not too surprising then.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's the same.
Lego doing a USS Enterprise. Nuts. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's so much fun. And the brain comes out too.
Night.
Hey.
Oh shit! It is 10 o'clock. Holy crap!
No, I. You know what? I need more time in my life because I have the Lego like Death Star and I still haven't completed it. I'm like, I'm just like a smidge in, and I got a long way to go.
Damn. Spike says, "Woo! Just got second payment email for Muff Toys, Protector of Metropolis." That's the Clark Kent that can rip open his shirt, and he has a shiny Superman shirt on underneath. But real quick, just so we can wrap up, so we don't take up too much of folks' times. But I'm gripping and ripping some new Mythic Legions. Tony, did you get the Ninyan Warrior? It's sweet.
No, I didn't. I did not.
I'm going to toss it around the horn real quick, and then if we want to keep going, we can keep going. But if we got to dip, we got to dip. Yeah, geeky. No. Sorry, private show. Anyways. Real quick, we'll start with Mr. Geeky, go over to Thomas, up to Toy Chase, over to Tony, over to me, and then we'll wrap it up. So real quick, Geeky, where can people find you? What you got coming up?
You can find me here, and you can find me over at Speaky Geeky on this thing. I pulled it out again. You just zap it, and then it takes you there. Magic. And then, so I've got a whole lot of cool stuff coming up. I am putting the finishing touches on the 2012 deep dive for TMNT. It is a beast, but it's going to be awesome. And it's like, I think it's going to be extra length size. It's going to be a long one, but we cover a lot of ground and a lot of cool characters and a lot of really cool art. So there's that's coming up. I've got some animation. May have a Captain Planet deep dive coming up soon. Art for that is already starting to be created too. I don't know. Lots of cool stuff. I'll pass it around to someone else. I don't need to keep going on. There's neat stuff. Check it out. Go look. Yay.
Nice. Thomas.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. Same name, Instagram, YouTube. I'm working on my next project. I'm building Nickelodeon Studios. Hopefully it doesn't come out like crap.
That's the spirit.
Right. Been cold in the garage, so I'm just waiting for it to warm up a little bit, and then I can get that going and see how to make a Nickelodeon.
Hell yeah! Where can they find you on the social media, Thomas?
Same name, Instagram, YouTube.
Nice. And then we up to Tim. Tim.
Oh, hey, you can find me at toy.chase on IG, as well as you can find me right here every Wednesday night, Grippin and Rippin. See you guys.
Yeah. Tony.
You can find me here. Usually on Thursday, or usually on Wednesdays, always on Thursdays for Griff Riffs, since we decided that's where it's staying. If you're local, you can find me at Mint and Box Toys in Stillwater, Minnesota. If you haven't, go check out Matt Cardona. Did a video on the Major Figure Pod. I always forget how it goes.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast.
There you go. Go check them out on YouTube. There'll be a video of our store on there. Or you can go watch Kyle Peterson's video. and check out the store as well. But yeah. Otherwise, follow me on Instagram, GriffWriter, and all that other stuff.
God damn it, Tony. You know where you can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can find me over on Instagram at @DaveWheeler, everywhere else at davewonder, over on Kara, Blue Sky, and Patreon. Patreon, I have a new giveaway coming up pretty soon. Also, there's going to be a Patreon exclusive merch drop for $5 tier and up coming this Friday as a heads up. I won't say what it is, but it's a surprise, and it's pretty cool. But
I don't even know what it is. So.
What?
I said, I don't even know what it is.
That's true. Well, you got to pop on the Discord every now and again. I spilled the beans over there the other night. But yes, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check some of the shorts that I've been posting too. I'm tossing up a lot more footage. I just recorded about a dozen more of some of my favorite customs and import figs that I've gotten recently that'll be going up over the next week or two. So scope that out. Go follow all these guys on social media, on YouTube, all that fun stuff, because they're rad people. And that's what you need in your life. So until next time, folks, I'm trying to find the outro video because I couldn't find it. Mike, I'll preemptively say, sing it, man. But until next time, be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night, everybody. Bye. Oh, and thanks, everybody, for swinging by. Bye.